$30 to use it. I'm rather surprised for It's a good one.
Yeah.
Those are fun. A lot of people don't like those because they think they're kiddie, but it's actually pretty fun.
No, dude, I love it. I love those old games, though.
Yeah, me too.
That you used to play, and that just brings back the nostalgic memories.
Yep.
Like, what's the one I see you guys have? Rayman? You remember that one?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
Rayman.
I used to play that all the time on PlayStation 1, and then we got it. I see they had it.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, really? Yeah, all kinds of games. You just can't beat them because they're just old school, but they're just the best.
Yep.
That's all I have PlayStation.
Blue. I'm gonna try to get rid of the music in the bottom. So. Yeah, I figured it all out.
You know if you have, you guys have computer games?
No, we don't. We just do the console stuff. Yeah, no, sorry.
You know where?
Walmart's the only place around here that you can even get any computer game.
Yeah, maybe eBay online or something.
Maybe what game you look for?
She wants Sims.
Sims? Really, most of the ways you can only get PC games now is through Steam, through the digital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they call it.
They don't sell hard copies too much no more?
Not much of anything anymore. Yeah, very rarely.
Yeah.
Occasionally games do,
Yeah.
and we do tend to like the bigger ones will sell, but they're usually all digital now on PC. Yeah.
What's the Xbox One going for right now?
They are. I'll show you. The cheapest way you can get it is the Minecraft bundle, 500 gig. These are $249.
$249.
And that's the new Xbox One S, the smaller one.
Yeah.
Then there's one that comes with Battlefield 1 for $279.
Oh,
And then they have a 1 terabyte model, just
that's
double the hard drive size.
That's the biggest one, right?
With Forza Horizon 3 and that. Yeah, it's racing. But it's double the hard drive size. And I do have the older style, the bigger ones. Those are 170.
170.
Yep.
No games with it, just.
Just
How much memory in that?
500 gigabytes. They either come in 500 gigabytes or 1 terabyte, but you can always add. They use external hard drives. Yeah, you just buy like an external hard drive like this and plug it into the USB. It's like super simple.
Okay.
And you just add memory that way.
You guys usually have Xboxes on deck?
Yeah.
Usually.
Yep. Always.
What's PlayStation going for?
They are $299 for. Did I sell my this one? I just sold them like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They're $299 for a terabyte model, no games, brand new, and then $399 for the Pro version, which is just a more powerful version. It's really for like 4K TVs and stuff like that. So the Pro is $399.
PlayStation or Xbox? I
got them both, but
yeah.
I play more PlayStation.
Yeah, really?
Honestly. But Xbox One's cool.
Yeah. I've been thinking.
I got them both, and honestly, last time I liked 360 better. This time, there's more games that appeal to me on PS4.
We were PlayStation, PlayStation 2. We had the PlayStation Portable back in the day, and then I got like middle school. Like, you know what? Let me get I want an Xbox 360. Got that. Played that for a while. Haven't upgraded since then yet though.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. I don't know, but I know a lot of guys have PlayStation, a lot of guys have Xbox. It just depends.
Yeah, what I usually tell people, whatever your friends are on, whichever one you have more friends on, you
Yeah.
want to play with your friends,
Right.
get that one.
Because I mean, most games go back and forth, right?
Yeah, most games
There's
are
just
on
a few-
both,
a
but there's
few.
a lot of exclusives.
Yeah.
You know?
Like what? What's
Like-
a big name exclusive?
Well, like you're only gonna get Halo and Gears of War like on Xbox,
Okay.
and then PlayStation has all kinds of them. They have Uncharted, they have Last of Us, they have there's a big game called Horizon Zero Dawn that's real popular at the moment. They actually have more exclusives on PS4, but a big one if you like sports, especially like the MLB, the
It's
show
only
is
PlayStation?
only PlayStation.
Really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, the only baseball you can get on Xbox One is called RBI. It's a $20. It's like a budget title. It's okay, but it's.
Do you have all the teams in it or no?
Yeah, it's got all the teams. It's more of an arcade style game.
Yeah.
It's not like
Right.
it's not even like on the same level as the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, the show's good.
The show is awesome.
It's really good.
Yeah,
And that one's on PlayStation?
that's on PS4. Yeah.
Huh.
But your Maddens and your NBA,
They
like
all go
2Ks,
back.
that's gonna be on both.
Yeah.
And Grand Theft Auto, the major ones. But
Right.
yeah, I mean Sony does have a lot of exclusives themselves, and then Microsoft's got.
Why is that? Is Sony bigger company right now?
No, actually, Microsoft is, but Sony just. The PlayStation 4 sold about 60 million systems. The Xbox One sold about 30.
Oh,
So a lot of game companies, if they're only going to make it for one,
they're
they
gonna
tend to be leaning towards the PS4.
Really? Huh.
Yeah,
That's weird how that works out though.
yeah.
Definitely. All right.
Well, the PS4 was a little bit more powerful than the
Is
Xbox
it?
One, and I think a lot of people went with the PS4 this time over the Xbox One.
Right. When's the new one's coming out?
Xbox One X, which is like the newest Xbox, it
Yeah.
comes out this fall.
Oh, really?
I don't have an exact date,
Yeah.
but yeah, it comes out this fall.
Same old game station, right?
No, what they're doing now, like okay, it's kind of like a phone. They're doing like upgrades to them, like the Pro is. Think of it like a PlayStation 4.5.
Yeah.
You know, it's more powerful, and the games look a lot better if you have it, especially if you have a 4K TV.
Yeah.
Then they got the Xbox One X coming out, which is
Little
is
similar.
yeah, but the games are the same. So like,
Right.
if you put a game,
You can keep playing your games.
yeah, you play the same games, but they'll look better on the newer system.
What about with the PS4? Can you play PS3 games, PS2, PS1s? No.
No,
There was a while when you could.
right on PS4 they kind of ended that. It's weird. Both companies are doing opposite things. The PS4 they have a service that's called PlayStation
But
Now.
of course, you gotta pay.
You got to
extra.
pay, and it's kind of like Netflix. It's they got like over 500 games on there.
And you can play any of
You
them.
can play as much as you want, but you got to pay the monthly service.
Oh.
And there's a lot of PlayStation 2 and 1 and all that stuff.
So like, it's probably not hard for them to do it. They just want the money.
Actually, with PlayStation 4, it is a little bit
Is
hard.
it?
Yeah, because the PlayStation 4, the way they made it is totally different than the PlayStation 3. The Xbox One is a little bit easier for them to do it, but they have backwards compatibility with some of the games.
Yeah.
Some of the 360 games work on the Xbox One.
Just pick and choose.
Yeah, we have a little section that
Oh,
we
yeah.
have what works on the Xbox
Oh, really?
One, but it's really about 25% of the games at the moment.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look around.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Hey, Ross. Oh, hey, Gage.
Thank you, man.
Yep, see ya. You too. Sorry I missed the comments. I'm gonna try to get rid of the stupid music and the bot. Hello. Hey, what do you guys got for PS4s? I'm out. Yeah, we sell NES games. I have 2 Pros. That's it. I have 1 used Pro and 2 new Pros. That's all I got. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Yep. Bye. Yeah, we sell NES games. We sell everything: Atari, NES, arcade, you name it. We sell it if it's a video game and it's not digital. God, I hate this stupid app. It literally takes like 20 to 30 tries to get rid of this bot. You got to keep logging out and logging back in, and hope you get lucky. What NES games you looking for, Mr. Fusion? Mr. Fusion Shadow. Sony should fix it. It's bullshit. It works fine. It works fine on everything but this AR Studio. You gotta keep exiting in and like tapping it, and eventually it comes up. I doubt they're gonna fix it though. It's been this way for like a year. I was wondering though, I have a Vita at home. I wonder if the Vita works fine. Is Ross working at the pizza place? Gage? Metal Gear for NES? I'm not sure. Let me check. Let me go look. It's actually in really good shape. That's a pretty good game. Alright, let's get rid of this stupid bot. Oh, still not working. Mr. Fusion Shadow, do you know what that game is? Actually, I own this place, Mr. Fusion. Oh, I got in. Sweet. Finally. What's not fair? What's up? That's pretty cool. Yep, I own a game store. Slow right now, though. I did just sell PS4 though, so sold a PS4 and some games when my stream went down. Of course, when the stream went down. I'm doing okay today. It's actually it's Splatterhouse for the Famicom, and it's got a it's in a 72 pin cartridge, but it's the actual Japanese Famicom game. Oh shit! I gotta get rid of this stupid mask. How do I turn the mask off? No, it's actually a Retron HD. I do have a top loader though. All right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just accidentally exited out of the AR studio. I'm gonna be stuck with these silly pink horns on my head. I gotta try to get back in. This will drive me nuts. You want to see a top loader? I'll get a top loader. You know what kind of sucks though about the top loaders? I can't. The plug's in the way, but I don't know if you can see that. The Japanese ones actually have the AV out, and these ones only have RF out. The American ones, we kind of got screwed. Hello from Vegas. Oh, good, the mask goes away. I don't have to go back in. Let me bring up the... You know what, I forgot to look. Did the tribe win? Guitar World Tour. I don't know where you see Guitar Hero World Tour. I don't see Guitar Hero World Tour. I don't know. We have Guitar Hero World Tour, but I gotta price some games. Hi guys. No, I don't have any Shamu. You guys can play that if you want. Underneath, that's where you put coin. There's buttons on the bottom of the controls to add coins to it. And it's got like almost 700 games. If you want to play different games, I'll show you how to switch it. That's Tony Hawk Shred. Tony Hawk Shred. You put coins in this thing, there's a button underneath, but there you go.
That's not you, but this is me.
It's got like everything on there, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. It's got a bunch of fighting games and beat 'em ups. Any questions? Guess what? Around here?
We're from out of town, but just looking around.
Cool. Hello. Anything I could help you with, or? All right. I think when you do 2 players, you gotta follow the. Yeah, they didn't start. Who's your team?
Oh, the Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Oh,
Ezekiel is pretty
yeah.
badass.
Oh, yeah.
I'm unfortunately a Browns fan, but I like Zeke.
I'm not an Ohio State fan.
I know you, obviously. Obviously, but
I'm not
man.
an Ohio State fan. I'm
Yeah,
all
but
over
you guys
the
made a
board.
good pick.
I'm all over the board.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I wanted the Cowboys to take Jabril with
I'm
that
glad
first
the
pick.
Browns
Dude,
took
they
Jabril.
traded back to 25th.
You know what's funny is there's a lot of Browns fans that are Ohio State fans that were like mad at the pick.
Right,
I'm like, man, that dude can play.
That's what I said.
I don't care, man. Once they're in the NFL, I don't care where they play.
Right, and that's what I said.
Yeah,
when
that's the way-
Zeke
that's the
came
way it
out,
should
he
be.
got drafted by the Cowboys. The
Jabril's gonna be a
first
player.
thought I said was good pick.
Actually, I heard
Jabril?
I heard the Steelers wanted Jabril.
Did
the
they?
Browns went up and got him before that, so that's all.
Well, that's why I said I wanted the Cowboys to draft him. Dude, I was so mad. Oh, I was so
He's
mad.
gonna be good.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna be- He's a player.
He's athletic.
He's a playmaker.
Exactly.
2406 is the total. I agree. I'm Ohio State fan, but I'm not like one of those jerk Ohio State fans.
Right.
And I'm a Browns fan, so I know I don't make fun of nobody because they just come right back
Right,
on me.
yep.
So.
Yep. Oh, hold on. I think I got the 06. That's some kind of change. You said 24?
At 2406.
Sure.
Yep. We get you a receipt here.
All right.
Yeah, I think the boys are good. The Cowboys are good.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was a kid, that was my dad's favorite team, and I have all kinds of pictures of me wearing all kinds of Cowboy jerseys.
Do you?
And I'm like, what the hell did I do to myself to switch to a Browns fan? I don't know why.
See, I started watching the Cowboys when it was Dion and Emmett and Troy, and when they came into the league, that's when.
See, I was like real young, and I got like a Danny White shirt on.
Do you?
My dad. I got pictures of when I was a kid.
That's real.
And I'm
old
like,
school.
how the hell did I become a Browns fan? My dad wasn't even a Browns fan. I think because in the 80s they were good with Bernie.
Yeah, they were. They were.
So I probably became a Fairweather fan back then.
Hey, they'll get there.
Yeah.
The Browns will get there.
They'll be all right.
I know you've been saying it for like the last 20
forever.
years.
Well, our team moved to Baltimore, and they were good there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See, y'all could have had Ray Lewis and Jamal Lewis, man.
Don't even tell me. Just makes it worse. Thanks a lot. Have fun.
Yes, sir.
You beat them?
Well, they're still trying to beat my school. I decided to leave them back there and try. But yeah, I beat the little one. Now the big one's trying it.
That's great.
Marta French, I beat this one. It was a gamer before they knew what gamers were. In my life. I didn't even know what gamer was.
Same way. Doing it.
Atari. That's right.
You had these.
Yep.
That's exactly what I
What's
had.
up?
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, we still sell a decent amount of this. It's kind of crazy. Like, a lot of people collect this stuff.
Donkey Kong, that was another fun one.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's on there too.
My grandmother loved Popeye.
Popeye is awesome.
My grandmother had an Atari and she would play Popeye for hours upon hours.
I love Popeye. That's actually made by Nintendo. A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I had a Popeye arcade machine not too long ago. I sold it, but I'm always restoring them. But I restored one of those not too long ago.
Oh, I could do some good high scores on a Popeye machine.
Popeye is cool.
Not because it was my favorite, but my grandmother would always play it, so I always had somebody to play with as long as I played Popeye.
Kind of a cool story about Popeye is the guy who made Donkey Kong. He always wanted to make his original idea was to make Popeye, but Nintendo couldn't get the rights to make it. So he made Donkey Kong instead, and then that Popeye movie was about to come out back in the 80s, and
with Robin Williams.
They wanted a video game to go along with it, so Nintendo was actually able to negotiate to get the rights, and then they made Popeye.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my grandma's favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite. What's Cole doing back here?
Grant didn't last very long.
Yeah, I didn't know it was good.
You didn't beat my score then. I'm not worried about you. I've got 2 of them out, Daddy.
Oh, sure.
You think Cole's going to take me?
No, I guarantee you can't hang. Win on hang.
Probably gonna have to pull back.
I actually know what you're doing now.
My oldest one. Your one little thing game here.
Oh, the micros?
Yeah. We were at a flea market.
Those are pretty rare now.
And the guy didn't even know what he had, and Cole was going to buy it from him. He said, dude, you can just have that thing.
Wow.
And
Yeah, the micros are rare now.
Yeah.
Those are rare. Especially this one. This is their anniversary. The one that's the anniversary edition one.
Uh-huh.
That's the real collector's edition.
Yeah, I think that's the one he's got, actually.
Wow.
It is. It's the golden.
The
red.
gold one. Those are the most valuable ones. That's cool.
Yeah. You hear stories like that, but
Yeah.
you never.
You know what's funny about this too is like whenever I go out, and, like I'll go to flea markets and I'll go to garage sales and stuff. People either want 5 times what it's worth or they give it away.
Right.
There's like no in between.
Yeah. Well, and I wouldn't know in situations like that. You know what I mean? I would have. Matter of fact, if a kid came up and I had something like that, I'd probably say, take it.
It's funny. I go to the Goodwill over there, and sometimes I find stuff in there, and I've talked to them. I'm like, look, whenever you guys get something, let me know. I'll give you a fair price. But I'll go in there and they won't do it. And sometimes they'll have stuff that's way priced too high. And then other times I'll get like a ridiculous deal, and I'll tell them, I'm like, look, if you guys would have let me know, I'll give you a deal. But
They think you're just trying to skin them or something, probably.
Right. But
Or they just don't want to take the time.
They don't want to. Half the time people working there, they don't care.
They don't want to take
Well,
the
that's
time
true,
to
too.
do it. They
Yeah.
just want to get it on the floor and
Right.
be done with
They
it.
don't care. Yeah, that's more.
I'm sure that's what it is.
There was a kid the other day. He's actually one of my good customers. He's a good kid too. He was. I went in there in the morning, didn't see anything. I usually stop on my way in, and he comes in here like later in the day, and he has a Nintendo, and he has all these Mega Man games, and they're all real rare. And he had like 5 or 6 other games. The whole thing was probably worth like at least $400 or $500.
Wow.
He paid $15 for the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's a good kid, and I gave him a good chunk of what he paid so I could get it from him. But
Wow.
yeah, I just think I was like, dang, if I'd have walked in there a little
Right.
bit later.
That's right.
That was good for him, though.
No, he's a good kid. That's why I was
Yeah.
glad for him. So yeah, he is a real good kid. He's one of my better customers. So.
He probably knew he was getting a heck of a
He
deal,
actually
too.
no, he actually didn't. He's
Oh.
a younger kid, and he's more into like 3DS and anything Pokemon. He's
Ah.
probably like 11 or 12, and he had no idea. He was like, his jaw about hit the floor when I told him how much I'd give him for it.
He was like, awesome.
Yeah, yeah. He just made a couple $100,
Nice.
you know, in like a
Minutes.
couple hours. Yeah.
He'll be hitting every flea market.
That's
No, he
awesome.
actually. The thing is, he took it all in store credit. And he spent. He's already
That's
spent most of
awesome.
it in the last
Yeah,
month
well,
or
I
so.
understand that.
Yeah.
By the way, none of them have beat me. You want to try? You want to take me out on Frogger?
I never was a.
Come. Cole
Never
said,
was a gamer
you want
on
to
that
try
kind of
game?
stuff.
I'm more familiar with.
Donkey Kong was my game.
No, I don't want to do another game. That wasn't a game I liked. That's a game I did. I'm
But
gonna quit while I'm ahead.
But your arcade games sell pretty
They do. I got to get the John Elway works, but the coin thing's all messed up. I got to work on it and just pick that up. Centipede's perfect. We just moved it over, and I don't have a plug over there at the moment. But yeah, I restore them all, and I just sold a Pac-Man and a Miss Pac-Man not too long ago, and a Congo Bongo with a bunch of games.
Those would be awesome.
So.
The boys would love in the basement, like a Pac-Man or a Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah. Those when I get those ones don't last very long. Everybody, because it's so iconic.
Yeah.
But at our other store, we got a Mario Brothers, we got a Spy Hunter sit down, we got a Punch Out, and we got like a Mr. Do. I like Mr. Do, but it's kind of like Dig Dug.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like
I was thinking Dig Dug when you said that.
It's a little clown, and he digs around, and there's these things that chase him, and he's got a little ball he can shoot out and hit them. It's different, but I like it. It's a really cool game, but it's nowhere near as popular as Dig Dug. Dig Dug is the big one.
Yeah.
And usually when I get a cocktail machine, those don't last
Dig
too
Dug
long.
too. Oh yeah, I bet they don't.
No, those don't last very long. But I like to find. I usually find old ones that are all beat up and I
Didn't he just
restore
beat me
them.
on Frogger?
That last four, he beat you a while ago.
Okay. How many times did it take to beat his mother?
2.
All right.
First time to figure out how to actually get points, and the second time to win.
Where are you guys from?
towards
Albany.
Athens.
Athens.
Yeah, we're just south of Athens.
You guys vacationing then up here?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we like it up here.
It's pretty cool up here.
Once a year we make the venture.
And these kids have to hit every game store between here and Albany that they're allowed to stop at.
see it. Matter of fact, we just went up to that little game place. Must be a gambling place or something.
It says Gamers Club.
Oh,
On 53.
Oh, 50. Oh, yeah.
Gamers Club. That must be gambling.
Yeah.
Because it says you must be 18 or older. I said, well, boys, this ain't for us.
Yeah, no, that's not, yeah.
My middle son saw that sign. He was like, I want to go to the Gamers Club. We're like, all right, we got some time. And we pulled in. And went, no, this is not that kind of gaming.
Yeah, we're the only game store like around here. The next closest one's Sandusky.
Gotcha.
Not that kind
Yeah,
of
we went to that, whatever that was,
Battlegrounds.
We went there
that's
last
more like
night.
Magic and little, yeah.
That one's into it.
It was a little scary.
They mainly do like tournaments and stuff like that, and people go and play.
It looked like they
We
were
bought some cards
Actually, the
there.
guy that runs it, he's pretty cool. He actually restores arcade games too, but he makes all the little figures and
He
everything.
had a lot of those in the
Yeah,
case.
he actually makes good money doing that too. It's crazy.
I was a little scared for a few minutes though that we were in the wrong place.
No, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe.
But he got magic cards. He couldn't have been happier with his magic cards. So.
According to him, made profit.
Oh, he didn't make profit. He hasn't sold anything. So you have to sell it to make a profit.
Mm-hmm. But he's
Just
got the
because
money
he
there.
says it's a value, it's only worth what somebody will pay you for it.
He's got card stock.
That is
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
I forgot. Like Grant doesn't like
If only
That
they
is
would,
the
if I
truth.
could get
Did
these
you see
kids
your
up
game
there
in
be like,
there?
oh, this card is worth da-da-da-da-da, and I only paid.
How much is
Yeah,
it going
well,
for?
it's only worth what somebody's going to
Oh,
pay
nice.
you for it, not what
Is it-
you looked up online and said it was.
Yeah, they said you got one of those for free.
Yep.
Good score.
Oh, that little red thing?
Yeah,
Found that at a flea market.
that's awesome.
And they had, they're like, here, take it.
Asked him if he had a charger. He said, no, I have no idea what it is. You can just have it if you want.
Do you have a charger? We sell them. They're $10.
I
Okay.
bought it off online.
Yeah,
Okay.
You found one.
Yeah, those are
he's
cool.
used that little thing for a long
They're
long
nice.
years.
They're cool. Those came out after the DS was already out, so like it was kind of weird.
I had never seen one.
They didn't
until he
sell
walked
many.
out with
They
it.
didn't sell many at all. It was only out for maybe a year. So it came out at the end of the Game Boy life cycle, beginning of the DS, and everybody went to DS and just kind of
They
overlooked
just
that
got
thing.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo wanted something that was could fit in your pocket still. And when the original DSs came out, they were big. You couldn't pocket them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'd never seen that when he bought that, or when he came out of that flea market with it 4 years ago. I was like,
That's-
I don't even know what you have.
that's really cool. Yeah, most people don't know what those are.
Apparently, the guy at the flea market didn't.
Yeah,
either.
apparently he didn't know either. That happens. Like I was telling him, like whenever I see the old stuff, people either have no clue what they got and they give it away, or they want 5 times what it's worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boys, this is for shooting the ducks.
Yeah, those are cool. Those only work on old TVs though.
Oh, yeah.
I had one like this. I had this gray one. Mine wasn't orange.
Those are cool. Just you got to use an old TV.
I think Manny and Pappy
So
still
what you're
have
saying
it.
is all of us that have thrown out our old TVs probably should have kept one around.
Not necessarily, but yeah. I mean,
We have them.
you know what though? The old TVs are all slowly dying, and even old. It's kind of hard sometimes to keep the old arcade games up and running. You got to fix the monitors every so often. I fix a lot of monitors, and that's a pain in the butt. That's why I like LCDs and LEDs. And, so.
Boys, have we found the games we've got to have?
You guys can change games if you want. Did you figure out? Oh, you figured it out. All right. Yeah, all you gotta do is you hold the start and hit the coin, and it'll go back to the menu. It has a countdown timer though. Yeah, if you don't pick them by the time it ends, it'll start it. But if you put another coin in, you can page if you hit left or right.
Brilliant. If you look, are you looking for a specific game? I don't want to spend all our time playing games, and then when I'm ready to go for dinner, y'all haven't cooked some good stuff yet. Owen, have you looked? Will you go look? Now's the time to look, please, son. Without a video game.
I have girls and they do the same.
Oh, good to know. It's a game.
Right,
Like
but I
board
don't
game.
remember.
Which game?
The Floor Wars Torpedo Run.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't remember that being out.
Battleship, just bigger on console.
That thing is huge when you open it all up. It's got tons of stuff. It's all there too.
Well, I understand that. I'm just saying I just don't remember it back in the day.
I used to play Axis and Allies all the time. That's what we always. That was the big one when I was in high school.
What does Cole have? Xbox or something else?
I can't. But
Here's the NBA game.
you got too many game systems to be honest with you.
Well, what's your gaming system you have downstairs?
Which one?
I don't know.
I have a Wii U, a Wii, and an Xbox One. You had all of them but the Switch.
They probably wanted to switch at one point.
Or you probably weren't allowed to do it.
It's not that much on it that I like it. Yeah, not yet. Yeah. That's coming out.
Oh, goody.
There was a gray Atari game console. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
What the heck was that, and why was it different than the old black ones?
Oh. There's did it have a keyboard or anything? Because there was Atari.
There was an Atari that had a key. There was a Commodore or something
There's
like
a Commodore. There's a ColecoVision.
Oh, Commodore, you're going way
all
back.
kinds of them. Yeah, like there's the original Atari with the wood grain.
that. Uh huh.
Yeah, that's
Then
what
there's
I
the
had.
black one. Then they made a smaller version. Then they came out with the 7800, which is right here. And they had a 5600, 5800. There was a ColecoVision. There was an Intellivision, which was a different company. ColecoVision and Intellivision were the same.
Okay.
They had, what was the controller like? Kind of one you're thinking of.
Man, I can't remember. It was the only one I had ever seen that way, and I don't remember. I'm trying to remember.
This is kind of a really odd system too. People don't know about called the Vectrex.
I've never
And a
seen
little
that.
monitor.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
That's the Odyssey. That was basically a Pong.
Yeah, I had to get the second generation Atari because I had to buy it myself. My parents wouldn't give me the
There
first
was
generation.
different versions of Atari too. There was like
Yeah, the first
Intel.
one.
There was it's like Sears had their own model, so it was still an Atari, but it was just branded for Sears.
Okay. This one was a gray Atari. I remember that because I never seen one.
Doesn't
before,
surprise me. There were
just
all
can't-
brand ones. And,
Gotcha.
yeah, they were all still Atari. It started.
Still the same thing.
Yeah, Atari still made them. They were just branded
Special
for whatever
for different
store they were
store.
selling them at. Yeah.
I think I've had more than one Atari, but we started with the original.
Yeah, the wood grain one's the original.
Yeah.
I know I had that because I remember that box. I bought it at Hills in Parkersburg for $50.
Look at you,
That's when
Hills
they
and
were-
Parkersburg.
That's when they were going.
Yeah, Hills was the place.
Yep.
Hills and Sears.
Yeah, I was
That's
at
where you went and got
You
games.
got Woolworths. Yeah.
Woolworths was a good one too.
That's where we got our first one. And my dad didn't want us to have it, and it was an after Christmas sale, and my mom went and bought it and said, "Don't tell your dad." Like he wouldn't notice that big old thing sitting
Yeah.
by the TV.
Yeah.
Don't tell your dad. Okay,
It
we
just
won't
showed
tell
up
him.
one day.
And it did. It just showed up, and I didn't hear anything about it. If he was mad about it, she's the only one that heard about it. But
I still got it. It's down in the basement.
Normally, like a loose Atari, like that's like 30, 40 bucks. It's not much. The wood grain ones go for about 60 bucks. Those are the ones most people want to collect. Loose, that one's kind of cool because of the box and everything. All the serial numbers match up.
that's awesome.
Yeah. And somebody had.
Memory lane is nice.
It's still got the price on the side, and I think it sold for about as much as we're selling it for now.
And that's something.
Yeah.
Now I feel old.
But back then, that was a lot more money than it is now.
Yeah, but that's when games were fun. I'm glad to see some of it coming back, some of the retro games.
Yeah,
and
it's
kids seeing some of that stuff because
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
they have nice graphics and whatnot that we didn't have. But we had fun games nonetheless.
Yeah, especially Nintendo stuff.
State of the art at the time.
Atari didn't age all that well, but Nintendo
That
did.
is true.
And yeah, I mean, you got stuff like this. This is like Mega Man games, or putting all the games. You get your classics, all
That's
compilation discs. They're cool.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That just came out this week. Yeah. Retro games are definitely popular again.
I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Who's texting you?
Oh, that was Rich Hill
Oh.
wanting a part.
Oh, cool.
Want me to leave it out today or tomorrow?
That's not going to happen.
No,
$461.
You're not getting your part today or
that
tomorrow.
was too much.
I got what? I got your favorite.
I wasn't home now. I was talking.
CNC games.
Alright. Boys, look around, see if you need anything. Come this way, Tom. This is our word. What are you gonna play on this?
Hey, thank you for that.
Yeah. See you guys.
Appreciated my Frogger experience.
No problem. Thanks for stopping in. Yes, you do see amiibos. Amiibos. USB to console converter. Is that a thing? Yeah. CNC Games, we're in Portland, Ohio, and we got another store in Fremont, Ohio. Oh. Yeah, they didn't buy anything. That happens a lot. We're in a tourist town, and you get a lot of people just looking. Dark Knight. It's actually not because I have signs up everywhere when you walk in that you're being recorded, and actually out in public there's different laws, and actually in Ohio the only thing is as long as one person knows it's being recorded, it's fine. Look it up. CNC Games. Stupid telemarketers. Yeah, there's signs saying you're being recorded. It's on the door. Well, they spent most of their time playing the arcade game we got out there. No, Hellblade didn't come out physically in the USA. It blows. I think they're missing. I think it's stupid when they do that. No, Cam, it's not illegal to record people, especially in a public place, as long as you have it posted. It is not illegal. It's not. Look it up. You're in public. There's a different law for public. Sure, link me the law. Ohio law. I think I saw it. I just haven't. I have a ton of notifications I haven't went through yet. We're in Portland, Ohio. The free me. Yeah. Yeah, Play Asia, or hopefully they'll do a limited run games on that game. So dumb. They're really missing out on a lot of sales when they go digital only. There's so many sales. There's so many people that aren't online. Regardless of what most people think, I'm sure everybody here obviously is online, but there's a lot of people that aren't. I'm not copying GameStop store look. Yes, I'm a gamer. I worked for GameStop for a long time. You're just saying this looks nothing like a GameStop. We're just, because it has games and we sell games, I guess it's gonna look like a GameStop because there's games on the wall. GameStop blows. Much better than GameStop. Okay, show me a link. In public. I looked it up. I looked up the laws. I did research on the laws. It is not illegal. In public. Right, it's in public. There's different laws. If you record somebody privately, yes, that's illegal. But if you're in a public place, it's not illegal. Digital for full price. That's why you go physical. You should go physical because digital games you don't own. It's a glorified rental. You're stuck with them forever. You can't even give them away. Physical forever. Good man, Sam. You know what, Dark Knight? Stop being a troll. I want you to buy disc games. I don't even care if you buy them for me. None of you guys on here are probably customers. You're not going to buy games from me. You should buy disc games because you own them. You should also, even digital, you should own digital. I'm not anti-digital. I like digital. It's very convenient. Nobody wants to go to a store at midnight and wait when you can just download it and have it ready. But you should be able to sell that digital game, or you should be able to just give it away. Let's not even talk selling. You should be able to give your game to somebody when you're done with it digitally. You can't even give it away because you don't own it. I have a PS4 Pro and a Nintendo Switch as well. I got them all. I got all the game systems. Dark Knight's just a troll. So is Camshaft. Alright, I want to talk about games, not stupid shit. Hello, Robert. I do sell arcades. Actually, I got a multi-cade right up in the front of the store. That's kind of hard to see here. Let me lift the camera up. Oh, no. Oh, I can't do it. There's a multi-cade, there's a John Elway's quarterback, and there's a centipede up there. I can confirm it's live. There you go. How is somebody reading what you just typed? That may be one of the dumbest questions ever. All right. Bye, guys. Goodbye, Cam, and goodbye, Dark Knight. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Cam, and goodbye, Dark Knight. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Cam, and goodbye, Dark Knight. All right. Those guys are going. Thanks, Priest. I hate morons. I agree with you. I don't know why people they're just haters. They're just jealous. They wish they owned a game store. They wish they had something like this. Yeah, throw up a Hail Hitler and you're gonna get banned. So he threw up a Hail Hitler and a KKK for life. What a douche. Yep. So what's everybody playing? Thanks, Kevin. No, we're live. If I answer your questions, though, that's pretty obvious. I'm live. You got any questions about running a game store? No problem, Miller. Yeah, me too. And actually, I made the mistake. I bought Lawbreakers. I thought I would like it. I hate that game. I wish I could return it. Red Dead 2, Mario Odyssey, Shadow of War, CNC Games. Let me double check. Just 1 second. Right now I'm out of the first Dying Light. All I have is the following, Dying Light following, which comes with the first and the add-on. Okay, sorry. Right now I'm out of the first Dying Light, but I do have Dying Light following, which has part 1 and it has the add-on to it. And it's $29.99 new. It's about $25 used. Okay. Yeah, I have the following, which is it comes with part 1 and the following. They give you both games for $29.99 new and $25 used. Okay. Yep. Yep. No problem. Thanks. Bye. Actually, if you're talking about Hellblade, it's only about 6-7 hours long. What game do I have on the Switch? I have quite a few. I have Mario Kart, I have Zelda, I have Splatoon 2. I had ARMS for a little while, but it got kind of boring after a while. And then I have Blaster Master Zero downloaded. And I have Shovel Knight on there. I bought NBA Playgrounds on there. What else do I have? I have something else on there too. Now I don't remember. I think that's about it. Yeah, we sold GTA 5. Which system are you looking for? Right now on the newer systems, it's $39.99. A game you sell new, like a $60 game, you make about $10. If it's like a $40 game, you probably make about 6 or 7, and if it's like a $20 game, you probably make about $4. Yeah, that's cool. Sure, but I don't even know my friend code or whatever the hell it is on Nintendo. Our other store has Pac-Man. This one has Space Invaders. The other store has Pac-Man along the top. What about my hat? My hat is a Cleveland Indians hat. It's Chief Wahoo. Yeah, we do all right. It's not as hard as you think to make rent. Yeah, we're doing all right. I'm actually doing okay today. It's slow now, but this is a slow time of year. You actually make the majority of your money in the winter months. That's when you make more. You probably make like 60-70% of your money in the winter months. Most expensive game in my stock is this. People always ask that. That's the most valuable game I have at the moment. Yes, you can sell games even at 14. There's no law in Ohio. I don't know about some of the other states, but in Ohio you can. No, I didn't say that. You know what? God, how are you back already? I guess it wasn't that long. Don't be a douche or I'm gonna kick you out again. No, you can't be in business. You can't own a game store and just make money selling new games. You make way more on used. I'm just gonna ban the dude. Get your last saying in, Cam, because you're gone. I'm not in the mood for trolls. Get your last saying in, Cam, because you're gone. Bye, Cam. What's up, Queen? What's up, Queen? Lazy Ponde? No, it's not hard. Like, I don't even care if you ask me tough questions or whatever. Just don't be a douche. I did ban him. I did ban him. He's just a hater. Pikachu is a DS Charger. It's a DS Charger, and you put the charger in his butt. Good to see you too, Queen. Thanks, free me. Sam, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not even gonna talk politics. Not gonna do it. This is our Port Clinton, Ohio store. I don't even have a modded controller at the moment. It's Ohio. Port Clinton, Ohio. This one here, 7 years. Our other store, 11 years. Where do you work, Queen? Thanks, King. Yeah, I just thought it was funny he plugged the charger in his butt. I have to throw these games out on the wall, so it's gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna aim the camera out there, but I gotta put some games away. Yeah, I'll take my phone out there and try to answer questions as I do it. I don't know if you can see it. Last of Us 2, I don't even think it has a date yet. I don't think Last of Us 2 has a date. If you pay me $50K, I will get you multiple modded controllers. Clothing store? That's cool though. What am I hiding? I'm not hiding anything. Look at the floor. What's on the floor? What's on the floor? I have a lot of games everywhere. Did I see what? Talking about it. Just gonna ignore it. Maybe I won't have to ban them. Alright, he's gone. In a minute. Get your sayings in before I come back over there and ban you, Dark Knight. Enjoy it while I'm out here. Because you're gonna be gone. Because you're a dick. You don't hurt my feelings. I could care less. I don't even know who the hell you are. Other than you're just some internet troll. Oh, I'm gonna ignore him, alright. CNC Games. I'm gonna ignore them, alright. Yeah, we got switches. They're $2.99. That happens. No. If you want to switch, you can just come buy one. Alright. Alright, cool. Thanks. See ya. Bye. Oh, Dark's banned. He's gone. Gone. Get the fuck out. Why wouldn't I ban him? He quit hating. He's gone. Unless he has another YouTube account, he's gone. My biggest disappointment of this generation, I don't know, Xbox One. They started off so bad with the whole, at first they said no used games, and they were trying to go 100% almost digital, except the disc was useless. I don't know. Xbox, I really... I bet he won't read this comment. I just did. Yeah, I'm sure Dark Knight's like some 12-year-old. CNC Games. Okay. Yep. I'm on the stream. You're funny. You are a 12-year-old. No, it's not GameStop. You're right. The kid just tried to call me. He's like, I heard him in the background. I'm waiting for him to answer on the stream. Kid's from California. Yeah, he's a 12-year-old. No, we're not GameStop. We're called CNC Games.
Walk off and have fun. They go to the bottom. Scary. You can do it. Ready, set, go. There you go. You're off.
Last of Us 2 doesn't have a date. Doesn't have a date. I said that. That's good to know, Hayes. Okay, I won't. Last of Us 2 does not have a date. No, we don't sell games before the release date. Sorry. Nope. Last of Us 2, they'll make it. It's just there's no date at the moment. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved Last of Us 2 to a launch title for the PS5. Bye, Felicia. That's where we sell everything, our black computer. We advertise like with the local schools. We do different advertisements. Like we got our logos on like little basketballs that they'll throw out during the basketball games, or little mini footballs they'll throw out when the high school team scores, or like rally towels, stuff like that. Sometimes we have tournaments and stuff. The one time at the school, I went to the school, we had Mario show up to the school. It's not a Pac-Man. It's a C. Did you have to pay Capcom for your Night Stalker's name? What's up, Coven? It's not even funny. What the hell does that mean? I just have a PlayStation VR. They're $3.99. $3.99. In this town, we don't have much of a competition. This is kind of a smaller town. It's kind of a tourist town. The closest GameStop to us is about like 20 miles away. At our other store in Fremont, Ohio, we have a GameStop that's like 5 minutes from us. We kick their ass pretty good, though. The arcade machines are on. Well, Centipede's not, but we have our multicade on. It's free to play. You mean the Virtual Boy? It's right back. Right there. What are you talking about? That wasn't the VR box. PS5 would be great if it came out next Christmas. It'll probably be the Christmas after. And yes, we do need a new system. Need systems to start coming back out every 5 years again. Get the industry going again. Shit, new phones and new iPads come out every year. I think Ready Player One looks okay. You know why games aren't improved enough? Because these systems are kind of underpowered. PS4 and Xbox One are underpowered systems. My favorite system of all time is probably the Dreamcast. Probably not, because NBA Live I don't like. 2K is just so much better. Oldest console is probably Atari. I have a PS4 Pro, it's pretty good. This one right behind me, this right here, the Vectrex, that's kind of old too, but Atari's a little bit older. You mean like how much in money? 100,000 easy. That's just this store too. I have another. My other store probably 150 to 200,000. Business was good today, Dark Princess. It's slow, but we did all right. I sold quite a few things. I'm doing okay. Yeah, actually, I sold an Atari yesterday with a bunch of games. It was like over $100 just on Atari, which is really rare. Yes, competition is great. And 64 was all right. Yeah, it's worth more than that, Priest, I would say. You know what's worth the most though, being this business, is that we've been established so long that we have price protection. Price protection alone doesn't make you money, it saves you. It's probably saved us $100,000. We'd probably be out of business if we didn't have price protection. Yeah, I wish NBA 2K had a demo too. Thanks, Queen. I wish it wasn't summer and I had more customers, but it is. It's kind of this type of year sucks. What do I pay for lunch? I don't know, $5 to $10, or I just bring stuff. Most of the time on Mondays, I don't even. We open at 11, so I just eat before I get here. That's an odd question. What do you usually pay on Mondays when you get lunch? That's a really oddly specific question. So who has a Switch? What is Wawa? I have no idea what the current sea level is. We live right by the lake, so not very high. Yeah, that'll never happen, Mark. It feels really good being your own boss when you're busy and you're making lots of money. Right now, it's kind of boring. That's why I'm streaming, for entertainment. It does feel good being your boss. You know when it feels the best? When you have some asshole customer. Yeah, I think we're way better than GameStop. But it feels the best when you have some asshole customer and you basically tell them, you know, nothing else you can do, and they want to speak to your boss, and then you tell them you are the boss, and they don't believe you. That's when it feels the best. I already had lunch. I got a hamburger from next door. We have a restaurant right next to us. Devil's bathtub. I'm not gonna lie. We don't do as good as we used to because a lot of stuff's going digital. But if our laws change, which they should, I thought I would be buying and selling digital games by now. If it ever changes where we're buying and selling digital games by now, the sky's the limit. You know, Devils, I hope they do. They need to change the laws. Terry, that is so wrong. The customer is not always right. I would say the customer is right most of the time. There's a lot of times the customer is just fucking wrong. Yes, I think we're better than GameStop. Flunk, I don't know. I don't know if I'm better than the guy you buy stuff off. No, the stickers on the wall, the Space Invader guys, they're from a company called whatisblick.com. The owner is always right. Customers are confused all the time. Terry, yeah, good business mantra. If the customer was always right, they'd want every customer would want a game they paid $60 for. They'd want 59. They want you to buy it for $59. You obviously don't work retail if you think the customer is always right. Customers come back if you treat them right, but you don't have to give in to the customer is not always right. Yes, some of the customers need to know how to listen. I agree. I had a couple people want to buy a franchise off me a few years ago. It just didn't work out. You know, I used to be a long time ago I was a chef at a restaurant too, and it's not always at restaurants, but yeah, you make a lot more money at restaurants, you make a lot more margin, so there's a little bit more to work with. So you can eat a meal every now and then. It's worth it in a restaurant to make it up to the customer if they feel like they're slighted. You make a lot more profit margin in a restaurant. You know what sucks about being a business? Online, for the most part, we have really good online reviews, but every once in a while you'll get a bad one. But it's always somebody pissed that they didn't get like a huge amount for their trade-in. It's never somebody buying stuff. And the other thing that's bad about online reviews is usually the only people that review you are either people that are, you know, like really good customers that will give you a good review, but most of the time when people do a review, it's because they're pissed off, so they do a bad review. But for the most part, we got fantastic reviews. So Brees, that would be awesome. Like I said, Japan's on my bucket list. Do I think the Xbox One X will be a big success? No. I think it'll be an okay success. But until they make that could change though. I reserve the right to change that opinion. If they make Xbox One X only games, then it'll be much better. But I don't think the games are going to be it's not going to be a huge jump in graphical fidelity because all the games have to work on the original very underpowered Xbox One. Happy customers come back. Most of them don't give you a review. If you piss somebody off, though, they'll give you a bad review. The stream does say what you type. It's slow now, but we're doing all right today. You know what? I'll tell you what I made today so far. I'll tell you how much money I've done. You guys want to know? This is slow too, but I'll tell you how much I made. How much in sales I've done. I've done about $750 in sales, which is really slow, but that's not bad. The margins probably aren't too high today because I sold a PS4. But I sold a used PS3. I sold a bunch of used games. Used games, you make the margin. It's hard to do margin off the top of my head, Priest. I almost have to have the computer calculated because everything's got different margins. Oh, if you were watching the stream earlier, you would understand. Yes, I do act like they're right. If you saw the crazy lady that was in here earlier, anybody who was on the stream earlier can tell you. Not a whole lot. Just slow. What's good with you? Oh. Yeah, one more hour. One more hour. Usually this time of year, yeah, she was hilarious. Usually this time of year, we do an average day is around $1,000 in sales. It is dead at the moment. It's extremely dead. This time of year, it's summer and it's beautiful outside. That's cam colors. It's not pink. It's... Honestly, I haven't hired anybody in years. All my employees have been here for years. I can take PayPal, but we haven't had a new employee in a few years, I'll be honest. I have a few arcade games up front, but honestly, if I ever sell this, I'll probably do a barcade next. You're on the YouTube channel. This is all I do is I just started streaming like last week. DS, this is DS right here, and 3DS is right here in the corner. No, we don't have any online ordering. I don't think I have any rare DS or 3DS games. I don't know. There's not many really rare 3DS or DS games. I don't know. What do you consider a rare DS game? I will check it out sometime later. If you could get $5K for a MAME cabinet, you're robbing somebody. I have a multi-K right up front that I'm selling. I don't even know. Can you... You know, I probably shouldn't show that too long. I'll probably get in trouble from Nintendo. You don't need a high-end PC to run MAME, though. Actually, you can run MAME on a Raspberry Pi. I've actually built arcade games with Raspberry Pis in them. Here, this is the cabinet we got out there right now. I'll show you the cabinet that's out on the... I'll show you guys a picture, since the camera really doesn't go out that far. There you go. It's kind of a glare. Hold on. I can't really get the glare off of there. Wolfenstein 2 would be pretty cool. I kind of want Shadow War myself. The giveaways were yesterday. You missed it. Shadow War for me is my most anticipated. Thanks. Our other store, we have even more arcade machines because they have double the amount of room, so they have a lot more. They even have a sit-down Spy Hunter, and they have a Punch-Out and a Mario Brothers and Pac-Man and a Mr. Do at the moment. I'll say the same thing tomorrow, that the giveaway was yesterday. Actually, tomorrow I won't be streaming. I will stream on Friday again, though. I'm off tomorrow, so I won't be streaming. I'll do a giveaway tomorrow. It is an NES cartridge. This is a Retron HD. It's just an NES that outputs HDMI and regular AV. And it's got... it's actually a Japanese Famicom game inside of... it's got a cartridge that'll convert it. It's converted to a 72-pin cartridge. But that's Splatterhouse for the Famicom. I don't have Tron at the moment. Hello, Donald. I know, that's why I'm doing the giveaway tomorrow, because I'm not streaming. You're smart, flunk. The giveaway is a lie. You are a genius. Nothing gets by you, does it, flunk? There you go. How many of you guys picked this up? Oh, the next one is Skyrim on Switch. Crash is awesome. It's kind of cool. You can put the amiibos on Skyrim and you can make your guy look like Link. Crash is awesome. I'm kind of interested to see Skyrim in VR. That'll be pretty awesome. Ooh. Damn, I need somebody to come in. This is boring. You know, I can honestly say I've never taken a break from gaming. I've been gaming since I was a little kid. Never really taken a break. Yeah, you know, I would, but it's a pain in the ass to get into the... Let me see if I can get into the art studio. The AR studio. The AR Studio app is like busted. It's so hard to get in. I know what spices things up. If you guys want a t-shirt like this, go buy one on my website. You couldn't get into Skyrim? See, I'll be honest, I couldn't get into Fallout all that much. I take the Switch with me if I go on vacation. I usually take portable stuff. I took the Switch last time I went on vacation, and I took, I have a little handheld, a GPD XD. Do you guys know what those are? Those are pretty cool. Little Android. Looks like a DS, but it's an Android device. And I got all kinds of emulators on it. Those are awesome. Matter of fact, we're probably going to start selling them here in the store. Yeah, I don't know anybody. There's like 1% of the people that don't like Skyrim. You're that one guy. Online shopping is the present. It's not even the future. We sell a lot of stuff online ourselves. Every morning I do a bunch of shipments. It's usually like the first thing I do. I come in for an hour and just ship shit out that I sold online overnight. Yeah, it's a fantasy game. It's basically like a medieval Grand Theft Auto. How many people played Breath of the Wild? Have you guys played Breath of the Wild yet? I don't watch anime. Oh, I really don't want to talk politics. Real Fallout would suck. I don't think we have to worry about that from North Korea, though. Watch that mouth, Sam. Fallout's alright. You know what's funny about Fallout is how it's funny to me that there's like no vehicle, nobody anywhere got any vehicles working. Like they have all these guns and all this other stuff, but you can't get like a motorcycle to work or anything. Somebody can't make a scooter, go-kart, anything. At least in Skyrim you have a horse. Oh, this app sucks. Talking Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? I like Skyrim. I don't hate Fallout, it's okay. But I definitely prefer Skyrim. I really want to do Skyrim VR. Oh, I guess that's one vehicle, but it's just funny they can't get a motorcycle working or anything. Metroid looks awesome on 3DS. I wish that was coming out for Switch though too. I'm kind of done with 3DS. I like my 3DS, but I don't know. I don't want to have to take it anymore with me on vacation. I just want to take the Switch. Just move on, Nintendo. Yep, Pika Charger still remains vigilant. I haven't played Elite Dangerous. It looks cool though. No, this is a place called CNC Games, Keith. We're an independent place, and I don't work here. I own the place. And yes, before you ask, we're extremely slow at the moment. No, I don't think PlayStation will ever do another handheld. This place is about an hour and a half away from Cleveland. Pikachu's like $15. Me too. If they make a proper Pokemon game for the Switch, yeah, everybody will move to the Switch. Nintendo, all they need to do is make a new Pokemon game. Where are you at in Ohio, Danny? I cannot get in this fucking app. Thanks, man. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm off, but I'll be streaming on Friday and Saturday. Thanks, Joe. You're about 20 minutes away from Cleveland. I wish I was a little closer to Cleveland, but I'm from Sandusky, so I like being 5 minutes away from Cedar Point. I'll take Cedar Point over being by Cleveland. I do like. It would be nice to be able to go to more, Cavs, Indians, Browns games, but I like going to Cedar Point. If you guys don't know what Cedar Point is, look it up. It's cedarpoint.com. It's one of the best amusement parks in the world. Get a Switch. Barcelona, nice, David. Hello. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's so dead in here, but it's that time of year. YouTube channel, I think it's ccgamesceo. I'll get it for you exactly. No, it's CC space games. CC space GAMES. The shop's doing good financially. It's just this time of year sucks. Summer sucks. You basically, when you run a game store, you'll learn, if you guys ever want to own a game store or whatever, you basically probably lose a little bit of money. We're probably still making money during the summer, but you basically about break even during the summer, and then you make all your money in the fall and winter and before spring while it's still cold out. Especially around here, when it's warm outside, nobody wants to play games when it's nice. What's it like in UK there, Wayne? Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm not crazy. I'm talking to people online, in case you're wondering. So, Wayne, are you doing good over there in UK? That's right, Joe. Support small business. Anything I can help you guys find, or? Was there a certain one you were looking for? Or?
Formula One
Oh, they're pretty fun.
and Dirt Rally.
I feel like racing Forza's like one of the best.
What is it?
Forza's pretty awesome on Xbox One. You ever play any of those? Those are really good. That's like Microsoft's like flagship racing game. You guys back for that one?